Hey everybody, hope everybody's having a great day. I just wanted to say a couple things before this video starts. This video is an average guy, me, going out west on an elk hunt. DIY, backpacking in, okay? A couple times in the video I say budget. Well, I know budget can vary greatly. I started out with some of this stuff and it was budget, but over the years I've progressed. I've gotten to upgrade some stuff. I didn't run out and buy all this stuff all at one time. I've slowly accumulated it. So some of the stuff, yeah, is budget, but some of the stuff is high end. So I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Some of the stuff I have, I know, is top-notch gear. But some of it is budget, and it's up to you to decide where you want to spend your money. Alright, I've made the decision. I spent my money in hunting equipment. I have a lot of high-end hunting equipment. I have a high-end backpack, but sleeping bag, I found one that was budget, was very comfortable. You'll see it. I love it. I'm probably going to buy another one, quite frankly. My sleeping pad is a little expensive, but with sleeping pads go, it was pretty cheap. So you have to make your own decisions where you want to spend your money and where you want to save money. You can go hunting with Walmart hunting clothes. You can go hunting with regular clothes and blue jeans. That's up to you. So I just wanted to throw that out there so everybody wasn't thinking, budget my ass or anything like that. I've gotten to upgrade stuff over the years. I didn't just run out and buy all this stuff. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Enjoy the video, and I'll talk to you later. Hey guys, welcome back. I was just going through my gear I'm going to take on my elk hunt here in September. We're about a month out. I was just going through to see if there's anything I needed, anything needs replaced or updated. And I thought while I was doing that, I'd shoot a little video on the stuff that I take out west. So this is for we're going to be on a 2-week backpack style hunt. So we're going to bivvy in, hike in, and just stay in the mountain. We've done it before, and you can do it on a budget, kind of. I use the word budget lightly because some of the stuff you gotta buy and it's expensive and there's no way around it. But some stuff you can save some money on, and that's what I like to do. So I'll just run you through the stuff I take. We've done this several years now. I'm getting my kit dialed in. I have some upgrades and some new stuff, and we'll go over that. It's a little breezy out. It's kind of hot today. I'm outside. The lighting's not the best, but I'm in the shade. I didn't want to be in the sun. So if you can't see something, throw it in the comments. I apologize. I'll try to explain it. But here we go. We're going to start with clothing. I wear the First Light corrugate foundry pants. They have knee pads. They're vented in the side. I've had them for 4 years now. They're holding up really well. They don't have any holes in. They do have a couple pull places, but other than that, they're in tip-top shape. They were a little salty, but got 4 years out of them, beating them in the brush. So they're my pants I'm going to wear. I wear the First Light merino wool. The wick. Is this a wick? Yeah, it's a wick t-shirt. Take that. That's what I'll wear. My base layers. I have the Klamath hoodie, or not a hoodie. This is the Klamath with the Henley zip front. I don't like too many hoods. That's kind of a mid layer when it's a little chilly. I sleep in that sometimes. I'm going to take, here's my Klamath hoodie. I take this Mostly wear this around camp, sleep in. It's been around a while, it's holding up well. My puffy jacket is the Uncompadre 2.0, packs up really small. It's really great for a pillow, or if it's chilly, sleep in it also. This year I picked up, and I haven't tried it yet, it's the fact I still got the tags on it, but this is the down, I don't even know the name of it now, the Brooks Down vest. So I wanted another puffy piece that packs down small. This year we're going later in September. Usually we go to the beginning. We haven't had much luck. We're going to go later. So I wanted a little extra warmth there. There they are. I've got several pairs of these. These are the boxer briefs. They're merino wool from First Light. I haven't had any chafing with those. I take the Furnace Long John bottoms. I sleep in those. Very nice for sleeping in. Or if we do get a snowstorm or something, I can throw those on if it's cold. Furnace socks, also for sleeping in. I take some fingerless gloves I'm going to take this year. They're merino wool. They're really warm. I've had these 3 or 4 years and I always use them in archery season. They're great and for whitetails. And gloves. So some work style gloves for hiking or if it's cold. Then for socks, I'm using a Darn Tough. I'll take one extra pair. So I have one extra pair of socks, one extra pair of underwear, the hoodies, and the Uncompadre and the Brooks Down vest. They'll be in my pack. Everything else I'll be wearing. I always take a beanie to sleep in. Just a plain old beanie from the tackle shack where I get my ice fishing gear. I got some new gloves this year from First Light. So I'm hoping they should be warm and they have a leather palm. You're supposed to be able to use your cell phone with them, so I'm excited to try those out. So that's the clothing I'm going to wear. Next, let's do the sleep system, get it out of the way. Well, let's do the big three, okay? So for tent, this is a new tent for me this year. I've used it a couple of times. It's a really comfortable tent, but it's heavier than tents I've had in the past. This is the Marmot Tungsten 2-person. It doesn't pack down as small as my trekking pole tent. I've had the Lanshan for several years now. It's a great tent. The problem is I need the trekking poles to set the tent up. So if we leave camp set up, and then I'm hiking around the mountain, I don't have my trekking pole. So I wanted a freestanding or semi-freestanding style tent that I can use, keep my trekking poles with me. So that's why I got this. I've used it a couple times. It's a really nice tent, lots of room for your gear and for you to sleep. Also got a 25-inch wide pad this year, so I slept in my Lanshan and my Alps, what is it, Lynx 1-person. It's the 25-inch pad takes up pretty much the whole thing. So I wanted a little bigger tent, and I got the Tungsten 2-person. But it's about twice the weight as the Lanshan, so we'll see how that goes. I'm going to clear some of this stuff as I go because I have a lot of shit piled up here. So my sleeping pad is, as I mentioned, the Zoom UL. It's a 25-inch wide pad, 72 long. It is insulated. I believe it's a 4.5 insulation rating. Slept in it. I've got 6 or 7 nights in this. Early spring when it's pretty cold when we were fly fishing. It's a really nice pad. A lot of people are banging on it on the internet saying it's got cold spots or whatever. I have not found that to be the case at all. It's the most comfortable pad I've ever slept on. So the Zoom UL 25-inch wide berth. My sleeping bag, you're gonna laugh, but it is the Kelty Cosmic Down 20-degree bag. This for 100 or 120 bucks, I think. This is an amazing sleeping bag. I've had it down below freezing and wearing the furnace bottoms and furnace socks and maybe a hoodie. I was perfectly warm, no problem. If you watched my last video, I said I got a little chilly. Well, I slept in my underwear. That was it. I didn't wear I didn't even wear a t-shirt. I didn't wear anything. Stripped down in my underwear and slept. So I did get a little chilly, but with a couple little extra layers on, this is an awesome sleeping bag. It weighs nothing, and it packs down to just a little bit bigger than that. It packs down amazingly small. I love this sleeping bag. In fact, I'm going to buy another one. I actually use one of the Walmart dry sacks, and I'll stuff it in to about half this size. So it's great. I'm also taking a ground sheet and a tarp. Now, whether I pack these in or not will be weather dependent. I'll most likely take the tarp regardless. That way, if when taking a break or a storm comes up or whatever, we can throw up this tarp and get under it. If the weather's going to be really nice, I'll just take this and the tarp. I won't even take the tent. Sit pad. Very nice sit pad. It's just a cheapo, got off Amazon. It is the Thermaless Z seat. This thing, everything from a stepping mat right outside your tent to sitting down to eat your dinner. Wouldn't be without that. I had a cheapo backpacking chair, weighs about 3 pounds. I did not ever take elk hunting. This year I picked up the Helinox Chair Zero. It was on sale for like $99 or normally $180. It's a nice little chair. It weighs nothing, but it's not as comfortable as my cheap chair I paid 30 bucks for. I will tell you that. But I'm still up in the air whether I'm taking this with me on the mountain or not. It does take up some room, and it's even though it's like a pound, it's still a pound. I bought a new pillow this year. This is a Trickology Aloft Plus. It's an inflatable pillow. I gotta have a pillow. I'm a side sleeper, and I gotta have a pillow. So this with a puffy jacket or a piece of clothing rolled up, I sleep like a baby. Alright, so that's so much for my sleep system. And now my pack. So my pack is new this year. It's the Mystery Ranch Beartooth pack. I have been running the Metcalf. Love the Metcalf. On a 3-4 day hunt, Metcalf's perfect. 3-4 day backpacking trip, Metcalf's perfect. But that's about as much room as you got for food and whatnot. So I wanted something a little bigger. This gives you, it's a little bit bigger. I forget how many milliliters. I'll put it down here. But it's also compartmentized a little bit. You got some inside pouches here. You got an outside pouch here. You got a little pouch up on top. And just like the Metcalf, we have the double brain. As you can see, doesn't match my frame. They use the same frame, but I got the Metcalf in camouflage, and this bear tooth was on sale. Mystery Ranch updated their frame, and so you can get their bags. The bags that go on the old frame were on sale pretty cheap, so I picked this bag up, and frankly it was another $30 to get the camo, and I didn't feel the elk would care if I matched or not. So yeah, it might look dumb, but 30 bucks is 30 bucks. So I have used this pack twice now, and it's very comfortable. I like it. It's not quite as easy, I don't think, as the Metcalf. The Metcalf is basically one tube. It opens at the top, you put your stuff in it, and then cinch it shut. This has the horseshoe. Maybe I'll lay this down here so everybody can see better. This has a horseshoe zipper. It opens up real nice, and you can get to everything fairly easily without rooting around. So that's my pack, bear tooth from Mystery Ranch. I do have some stuff in the brain here. I got my poop kit. I have a saw. I have a called a bear kit. It's to hang my bag if I need to. I have extra parachute cord in with the bear kit in case we need to make a clothesline or something to hang stuff up to dry, which happens quite frequently. Here's my fire starting kit. I carry a pyro putty, couple lighters. I have some water tablets, purification tablets. I have an extra O-ring for my Sawyer squeeze. I have a compass just in case, and I have extra insect repellent for my Thermacell, which will probably come out. That's in here from the trout season. I probably won't take that to Colorado. And I also have my water filter system here. I use a Sawyer squeeze. Sawyer they're a great company. They do a lot of great things. It works well. So I haven't changed. I did get some Hydro bladders from Hydro Pack. These are a liter each, so we can pack some extra water. I got 2 of them, and we found out that out west, when you get a chance to get water, you need to get water. So filter that in there. It has 2 side pouches. I use one to carry my poles for my tent, the other for smart water bottle. I may take a Nalgene if it's going to be chilly, because you can always boil water putting a Nalgene, help keep you warm, but it is extra weight. So that's the brain. I don't have too much in here right now, if anything. I have a rain jacket, this outside pouch. It's just a frog cog. They work well, and when you destroy it, it's no big deal. You just get another one. So that's the pack. For boots, I'll be wearing the Crispy Thor 2s. I've worn these. This will be the 3rd season. They look brand new. They're holding up great. I've put probably 100 miles on these things, and they're holding up great. I wear them in whitetail season in the tree saddle because of their stiffness. They're great when you're leaning on the platform, and I like the stiffness in the mountains when you're backpacking with all that weight. Thor 2s. Trekking poles. These are they're called Cascade. I just got them off Amazon. I like the adjustment levers because you can adjust them or loosen them up depending on how you need them. I also like the cork handles, and these have, for I think I paid $30 for them. Yeah, they're a little heavier in carbon, but they hold up. They've held up very well. Good buy. I put Luco tape on the handle here in case I need some tape. So, trekking poles. Move on down here. I have a 3-liter water bladder that I'm going to run this year. Sometimes I run the water bladder, sometimes I don't. This year I'm probably going to run it. This has the quick disconnect system on it. I can pop the bite valve off, pop in the hose, go into the Sawyer squeeze, and I can fill the bladder without taking it out of the bag. Some guys like them, some guys don't. This is a pretty heavy vinyl one. I could have a puncture, but it's worth the risk. I think I like having the water bladder. I use a flex tail tiny pump to inflate my air mattress. This is the older style. It has the light in it. I like that. I hang it in my tent, and then it saves my headlamp for walking. Food. I probably won't take that, but food wise, I have Toke's Titanium 500 milliliter pot. I got a couple of lighters in there. I got some paper towels and some tin foil. This is the MSR Pocket Rocket. And a fuel canister. I use the Walmart Ozark Trail spoon. I like the plastic. It feels good on my teeth. I don't like the feel of those expensive spoons, the metal. I don't like it. I like my plastic spoon. Food. I got an earth sack this year. This will be a first. I literally got it several weeks ago. I've not used it. My son has one. He's had it for years. He loves his. So I got one finally. Not that I'm extremely worried about bears, but it's nice you can just tie this to a tree. And a bear concern out there is the other critters. Mice in particular will get in your food and wreck it. Raccoons, rodents, that sort of thing. So I got an earth sack. I haven't worked my food out yet, but I just grabbed these to show you. These are On Point Adventure Foods from a small company here in Pennsylvania. It's all homemade food. It's freaking delicious. This one's spaghetti with meat sauce. I've had it. It's awesome. I like the package size. I mean, look at the size of that. That's a double serving. That's your Mountain House serving right there. But the packaging is half the size. I like it, and the food is delicious, and it's a lot healthier than some of the other meals out there. So I actually bought a whole bunch of these that I'll be taking. They also have all kinds of snacks. These are freeze-dried Bit-O-Honeys. This is a freeze-dried blueberry cheesecake, both of which I've had. They're freaking amazing. I'll be taking a lot of that. I haven't done my calculations and got my food weight out yet, but I'm going to be doing about 3,000 calories a day or so, give or take. I don't take a lot of snacks. I'm not a big snacker. You know, when I started, I did take a lot of snacks, and I found I just wasn't eating them. I never like stopped and sat down and ate a snack. All right, that's food stuff. I'm not taking this. It's hot out. I just need a drink. contractor trash bags. I don't use a pack cover because your stuff gets wet anyway, alright? So I don't bother with pack cover. I put everything I don't want to get wet into a contractor's bag. I put my sleeping bag, my clothing, my air pad, all that stuff goes into the contractor's bag in my pack. And then everything I don't care about getting wet, my tent, the Z-seed, all that kind of stuff, that just goes in. I carry an extra one or two because you can open this up and put it, it'll completely go over your backpack, completely cover it with your bow on it, and you can put it that way overnight if it's going to rain. Put the bag over it, stick it in your vestibule, and you're good to go. And they weigh nothing. So I can always carry a couple of those. I got a first aid kit here. This has, I got extra lighter. I got some Aleve, some Imodium, ibuprofen, Benadryl. I have an Ace wrap. I have some ointments and stuff in case I get chafed. I don't have it out here, but we also carry a tourniquet. This is a bag that has all my daily items, my contact lenses, my pills. I have a little mirror in here, my toothbrush, toothpaste, all that stuff's in this bag. And these are just Walmart bags you get. They're dry bags. You get them free for $1. They come, there's a red size, the yellow size, and then these blue ones are the small size. I got several Stealthy Hunter bags. These are nice little bags that I use to carry my electronics and my power cords. This is a hotspot charger. It's got a solar panel on it. I think it's 10,000 milliamps. No, 4,000 milliamps. It's not as big as I thought it was. It'll charge your phone a couple times. It is nice. You can set it in the sun and recharge it. I have a Goal Zero. This is a 10,000 milliamp. And I have another hotspot, and this is a 10,000 milliamp hours. I also carry spare batteries for my camera, spare SD cards, all that stuff. All my electronics are in here, and cords and stuff and such. I always take at least 2 headlamps, sometimes 3. My primary headlamp is a Petzl. What is it? Petzl Tactica, I think. I don't know. I like it. It's got 3 settings. It's really bright, nice to walk with. It has a red light. I like this headlamp a lot. It's got the flash, of course. This is a stream light from my paramedic and stuff. I picked it up. It's more of a task lighting. It's very, very bright, but it's a floodlight. It doesn't shoot out very far at all. But for like skinning a deer, gutting a deer, whatever, it's great for that. This one's USB rechargeable. And this one's, I didn't get the Petzl batteries you can get that recharge. I just use the AAA's, take a few extra with me. And that's all the camping stuff. And next we'll go on to the hunting stuff. Sorry about the lawnmower noise. I'm going to try to talk over it. My hunting gear this year, I'm running the Mystery Ranch binding harness, which is the same binding harness I ran last year. Mystery Ranch rangefinder case. I'm using the Vortex Crossfire rangefinder. I didn't think I needed all the extra doodads that the more expensive ones had just for bow hunting. If I were going out west rifle hunting, maybe yeah, but for bow hunting, This works fantastic. It was only 200 bucks. It's got like a, what is it, a two power magnification. It's really nice. I like it. Binos are the Vortex Diamondback 10x42s. I've had these like 5 years. They're awesome binoculars for the money. And like I said, I bow hunt primarily. They're perfect for me. So my release this year, I switched it up. I'm running, look, see where Emmy got to. I'm running the Stan thumb button, the Stan Onyx, no click. So this has really changed taken my shooting to the next level, I think. So it was pretty good before, now it's amazing. So I really like that. I have a holster from Marsupial Gear. It mounts right under my bino harness. I use carry my Glock 31, and that's what I carry as a sidearm. We're using the Zolios for emergency communications. I always carry a wind checker in the one side, and I'm probably not going to carry my release there. I'm probably just going to keep it in a zippered pocket. But wind checker. This little bag here, I carry things like bow string wax. I carry some zip ties, another lighter, Allen wrenches, just in case something needs tightened up. I also have a judo point in here in case we run into any grouse. So I carry that little bag. I also carry, I don't pack it in the mount with me, but when we head out west, I'll have an extra string for my bow too. If something happens and something happens to my string, there is no chance I'll be able to get that fixed and salvage the hunt. But if I have an extra string, there is a chance I might be able to get somebody at a bow shop to put it on for me. So I always take an extra string. Of course, we need some calls. I got all kind of elk calls in here. Diaphragm calls. I have a bugle tube. These are all from the Born and Raised guys. Every year I go to Colorado or out west, wherever I go, I leave a bugle tube. I don't know why. The first year I lost 2. Last year I had it the whole way up till the last day. The last day I stopped to take a break, set it down, walked off without it. Do you think I could find it? Nope. So I got a Born and Raised bugle tube. I got their new acrylic cow call. So it's pretty nice. And that's it for calls. My bow set up, as I said, I'm using a stand release. I can clip it on my D-loop, let it hang. My bow is the same bow. It is the Matthews V3. I have the Spot Hog Fast Eddie XL sight on there. I did upgrade to the new QAD Integrate sight, or Rest. It's the new beefier one. I like it. I like the micro adjustability. Makes broadhead tooting a lot easier. I have the, oh geez, Kong my leg. I have the tight spot quiver on here. I got this quiver 2 years ago. When I fell over a bunch of deadfalls and broke my Matthews quiver. We had to run to town, and they had one of these left, and I got it, and I just fell in love with it. So for arrows, I'm using the Easton Easton Axis 5mm. I have the hit insert. I have the new Easton collar on it. I'm using Annihilator broadhead 125s. AAE Max Stealth vanes, and a halo lighted knock. Total arrow weight is 472, and FOC is 13%, which some of you guys are going to say is a little light, maybe, but they seem to be flying great. And at some of the 3D courses I've shot this summer with these arrows, it's one of my practice arrows, they blow right through the target, so I'm completely confident. I wanted to go to a 3 fletch this year. Last year I shot a 4 fletch. I also have a mule deer tag, so also in my quiver I'm going to carry 2 dead meats for longer shots, or if I'm shooting in a mule deer I'll probably use that. Don't think I will shoot an elk with that unless I have to make a really long shot like a follow-up or something, then maybe I will. But I'm completely confident with these Annihilator broadheads that I can shoot them the same distance just as accurately as I can shoot the dead meats. So I just get a little bigger hole with the dead meats, but I'm afraid on an elk, I don't know. I know guys have shot elk with them, but I'm just not sure. So we're going to stick with the Annihilators because those I've killed a lot of game with. So that's it. That's everything that's going out west. If you have any questions, let them in the comments. I don't know what else to say, but everybody have a great day. Take care, and God bless.